Welcome back. Well, a wet pattern will continue for Acadiana as we head into the big holiday weekend. Hopefully conditions abate a little bit and we see a little bit less rain coverage come, say, Monday, Labor Day into Tuesday, but no promises there. Between now and then, several inches of rain in some spots, too much rain, but we do need the rain and we're getting a break from the summer heat. So that is the good news. So let's get over to the key wall, take a look at the big picture here as we continue to monitor a weakness in the upper atmosphere, very weak upper level low that continues to funnel tropical moisture into the Gulf of Mexico. Then we get the daytime heating and boom, you have showers and thunderstorms. This ridge of high pressure also helping to funnel that moisture coming in from the Gulf of Mexico. And we have a pretty much unlimited supply out here, so it's going to continue for a while. We're going to see this pattern continuing as we have been advertising over the last several days. Now, the regional Doppler radar showing most of the action in the stronger storms, northwestern, western part of the state, additional activity over toward southeast Louisiana. There have been some flood warnings in around the NOLA area. Meanwhile, locally, as we dial into Power Doppler 3, you'll notice that most of the shower activity is shrinking down. Just some patchy light rain from Upper St. Martin Parish through Lafayette and portions of Acadia Parish, and then misty drizzles elsewhere. Still moderate to heavy rains up toward Vernon Parish, but again, activity moving to the north and west and shrinking, and we'll get a bit of a break as we head through the overnight hours. Now, as we take a look at the tropics, we are watching this area of disturbed weather out in the Gulf of Mexico. No low-level spin, so that's what we're looking for. And winds aloft are pretty light. In fact, you can almost see anticyclonic motion out in the Gulf of Mexico, which would be conducive for tropical activity if we had spin. So we'll watch out. Maybe some storms get fired up and develop a little spin, so that we would watch in the days ahead. But don't see anything overtly happening, so that is the good news. And hey, just give us the rain and use some energy out of the Gulf of Mexico, not in the form of a tropical storm or hurricane. Meanwhile, as we go farther east out into the mid and eastern Atlantic, good-looking tropical wave, but down in what we call the intertropical convergence zone, so that's not going to spin up. But we'll see if that wave gets north of the equator and starts developing. Like this wave, it started out south of the equator, but has now gotten a little bit north of the equator, and there's a potential for it to develop as it gains a little bit more latitude and heads off to the west, where conditions are going to be a little bit more favorable for maybe a tropical depression to develop maybe early next week, and then maybe a tropical storm thereafter. The next name would be Florence. Chance of odds of development 40% and probably going up with time. So as we look at the water vapor imagery, the atmospheric moisture on the European model, you see we're socked in with all this moisture in the Gulf. There's that disturbance or wave that will continue to move westward, why we might get a little bit of a break. Models have been advertising a little bit of a break, mainly the euro, so we're going to go with that and lower the rain chances a little bit Monday, Tuesday. Then they'll perk back up, and then we'll be watching a potential system in the Caribbean. At the same time, here comes a frontal trough, drier, slightly cooler air for next weekend, not this one, the one after. So we'll see if that happens, and that could be an influencing factor on whatever system could develop in the western or northwestern Caribbean down the road. For now, no worries. Certainly good news given today's such a yucky day, August 29th, the anniversary of Katrina and Ida, Hurricane Ida. I'll talk more about that one tonight at 10. In the near term, again, showers and storms on the upswing as we head through the morning and afternoon hours, on and off activity, some locally heavy downpours, and more of the same as we head into Saturday. Hopefully the showers diminishing tonight for the jamborees, and tomorrow night should be the same. And look for more of the same going into Saturday with, again, some locally heavy downpours. Now, the northern parishes of Acadiana get a little rain to maybe a half inch or an inch over the next 2 days. This is 2 days worth of rain. Then you get to the I-10 corridor, you're in the 2 to 3 inch range, and then you get into the coastal parishes, it's 3 to 5 or more, and certainly even more as you get out into the Gulf of Mexico. And look at this, you get into the cream colors, you're starting to get into the 20 to 30 inch range, so hopefully that's where it stays offshore. So showers dissipating during the evening hours. We're seeing that right now. We'll maintain a 40% chance for maybe a passing shower or a thunder shower to develop prior to daybreak, especially the coastal parishes. And then for tomorrow, we'll go 83, 85 the high, so we'll keep the rain chances down. I don't think we see much sun. There's going to be more clouds and showers out there, maybe a peek of the sun here and there. And as we move forward, locally heavy rainfall through Sunday, and then a little bit of a break early next week, and maybe finally a nice break 8 to 10 days down the road. That's it for weather for now. We're going to have more coming up in just a little bit.